Siphamandla, a visit by the Premier Sihle Zikalala, I guess it talks to the intensity and the seriousness with which the KwaZulu-Natal government takes this particular protest, what with the burning of trucks in Colenso overnight.
They had no choice. They had to descend on Ladysmith today. A high-level delegation of the provincial government in KwaZulu-Natal, led by the Premier himself, Sihle Zikalala, has just concluded a meeting behind me. It was a day of back-to-back meetings, but I must tell you and our viewers that those meetings came at a time whereby this shutdown intensified. It is suspected, it is widely believed that those 5 trucks that were set alight in the early hours of today, that action is linked to the ongoing shutdown. The Premier himself claimed during the meeting here that indeed they can't rule out a possibility that there is a direct link between the setting alight of those 5 trucks and the ongoing shutdown. Those trucks were set alight just outside Colenso near Ezakheni towards Ladysmith. So others were going to Durban, others were from Durban to the Mpumalanga province. According to the drivers of those trucks that I interviewed, they told me that they were stopped by angry protesters who had blockaded their roads, and then they had to run for cover, leave the trucks, and then later on those trucks were looted and they were set alight. But protesters are adamant that they want the mayor of Alfred Duma Municipality gone. They accuse his administration of service delivery failures. They also claim that there's been nepotism and corruption in this municipality behind me, something that the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal says the provincial government will investigate, but also investigate the issue of arson and anarchy related to the burning of the trucks. Let's listen to Sihle Zikalala.
We are dealing with genuine grievances, because if people are complaining about corruption, that's genuine grievance. But once there is a politicization of that issue, it becomes a problem. So the meeting, the first meeting with the council went very well. The second meeting with the business sector went very well. The third meeting ended on a point that we can't proceed with political organizations making political demands to government. And as government, we can't take political demands of political parties. Who becomes a mayor, it's an issue of political parties. But as the provincial government, the issue of corruption, the issue of nepotism will be investigated. And as government would want to see equally the issue of closing the town, the issue of burning trucks being investigated as well.
Siphamandla, the man at the center of this is the mayor, Vincent Madlala, and I understand you are able now to put questions to him. We've seen these protests all along. It's time for us to hear from the horse's mouth.
We've been trying to get hold of him. He has just stepped out of the municipal building here, the hall. Let me just ask him, Babu Madlala, thank you very much for your time. Ladysmith has been under siege. At the center of the allegations is that you are involved in the ongoing taxi feud and your administration has failed in service delivery. You have not responded to these serious allegations against you.
No, in fact, what they have said all these days, it's lie. I am not involved in any taxi violence. But what I did, I was one of the mediators with the MEC Kaunda. And now I am working with MEC Ntuli. So I don't know anything which is touching the killings of anyone in the taxi industry. When it comes to the service delivery, actually I've got no problem at all. We are working as it is supposed to be as a municipality. So if one wants to know something about my municipality, he or she must contact me. I can give him the information. Thank you.
You say you are working well, but there is no water in Ladysmith, in Ezakheni, the issue of housing, electricity, and allegations of corruption in your municipality.
No, in fact, in my municipality, there is no corruption which is taking place, so as we speak. So maybe if someone is dreaming that the corruption might happen, maybe it is coming. But now, as we speak, there is no corruption. But our MEC have said he is going to install the investigation.
They want you gone. They say you must go or the shutdown will continue. Are you going to go?
No, I want to tell you straight. I'm not going anywhere because I've got no case.
Okay, Baba, thank you very much for your time. That is the mayor of Ladysmith, Vincent Madlala. Reluctantly so, he has granted us this interview. He says he's not going anywhere. Organizers of the shutdown are adamant that if he doesn't leave, the shutdown will continue. It seems as if we have a stalemate in Ladysmith.
Yeah, well done on that, Siphamandla Koke, outside the Alfred Duma Municipality offices there. That's what we mean when we say we put you up front here on ENCA. We really do.